Hey there, English 3 students. I hope you had a great weekend. I'm going to go over right now today's plan for class. So if you go into Google Classroom, you'll see today's date, 8/31/20. And what we're going to work on today is a follow-up from Friday's pretest. We're going to work on nouns, pronouns, and adjectives. So first what I need you to do is go to the Google Slides presentation, which is this right here. It goes over nouns, pronouns, and adjectives. So here is a definition. It's got an example. There's a helpful hint. If you can put the, like the word the, directly in front of a word, and it makes sense, it's probably a noun. So if you look at the sentence above that, girl, the letter, the teacher. Teacher even literally has the word the in front of it. I included this because it's a cartoon that I grew up with when I was in school. I'm sure you've heard of it before, Schoolhouse Rocks, maybe from your elementary school years, but this particular one is on nouns. You don't have to watch it, but it might be worth a couple minutes of your time. Pronouns are a little bit trickier. They take the place of a noun. So if you look at this, and I think that the Schoolhouse Rocks on pronouns is super cute, well worth 2 or 3 minutes, and it helps explain the concept of pronouns really well. And then on the right-hand side, I've given you a list of pronouns. You don't have to know the headings at the top of the grid or the far left of the grid. Right now, just use this as a list of pronouns. Then you have adjectives. So a helpful hint for adjectives, adjectives modify or describe a noun or a pronoun. They're describing words. A helpful hint for this is you can test a word to see if it's an adjective by putting seems in front of it. So if you look at the sentences below, it says, yesterday Mrs. Benton wore a blue skirt. So if you just put seems yesterday, nope. Seems Mrs. Benton, nope. Seems wore, nope. It doesn't work with A. Seems blue. Yep, that skirt seems blue. And if you try it with skirt, seems skirt, that doesn't work. So it's a helpful hint. It doesn't work all of the time, but it helps with a lot of the time. And this is probably my favorite Schoolhouse Rock. It's called Unpack Your Adjectives. And I dare you to watch it and have it not get stuck in your head. I think it's super cute. So again, well worth your time, I believe. All right, so you'll view the slides, and then you will go to today's work, which is this. You have this interactive worksheet from Google Docs. It says, using the definitions and examples from the Google Slides, reviewing nouns, pronouns, and adjectives. In the text box provided, compose original sentences that pertain to the scene or scenario that's given. Then, for each sentence, highlight the nouns in yellow, the pronouns in green, and the adjectives in blue. An example has been provided. So, Mrs. Vizengardi, my 3rd grade teacher, transformed our classroom into a rainforest to help us learn about the various animals and plants. So all of the nouns are in yellow, all of the pronouns are in green, and all of the adjectives, the describing words, are in blue. So you have some different scenarios here. There are 10. It might take you, it might be too challenging perhaps to put all of the 3 different parts of speech and to kind of put it in one longer sentence. So you can write it out in 2 sentences, but just make sure you have a representation of each of the 3 parts of speech, nouns, pronouns, and adjectives. So this first one, you need to write a sentence about your favorite movie, book, song, or artist. Second one is a sentence detailing the struggles of learning how to ride a bike. And then so on. I'm not going to read each of those to you. So we are telling you the content that we want you to write sentences on. And then you are going to make sure that you kind of label it with the highlighting. And you can type directly into the text box. All right, that's the plan for today. Please submit to Google Classroom this assignment and let me know if you have any questions.